Hello, my fellow vigilantes. I'm your host, Magnus Batman, and I have a quick update to share with you guys that I have officially started back up on Instagram. And a couple days ago, I recently started back up on there. I put my first post in there, changed my profile picture, and I bet you're wondering why is this a video? Because I just want to talk about some things that I really missed out on. I missed out a lot of things, and I'm pretty much playing catch up. You know, I'm 25 years old, I'm pushing 30, and Instagram is like an interesting topic to talk about because there's things, that terminology that people are using on Instagram that I couldn't really follow. But the purpose of me starting back up on Instagram is to post selfies and show the world how beautiful I look. No, that's not the case. The only reason why I'm starting up Instagram because I'm using Instagram as a form of marketing. And usually I've been using Facebook and YouTube and Google Plus as my primary source, but now I'm using AdWord, and I'm using Google Plus and Facebook. So therefore I have 5 platforms of advertisement, including the Google ad that I'm trying to get into. That costs money to get into. And also the ITC network. Right now that is in maintenance. So once the ITC network comes back on, that's when I will start releasing content through the ITC network. I'm officially back on Instagram, so I will leave a link in the description below to follow me on there. I want to thank you guys for following me on Instagram, because when I stopped Instagram, I had 4 followers. And I was following 16 people. But then all of a sudden, I came back on Instagram 5 years later and I got a whopping over 400 followers. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't post anything for 5 years, guys. And I found out that most of the followers are you guys who are subscribed to the channel, and I want to thank you guys for taking the effort and looking for me on Instagram. I really appreciate that. And when I first got on Instagram, I saw an interesting thing. The first picture I saw was my picture of my ex. She lost 2 of her fingers, this finger and the middle finger, and I was like, what? The second thing I just want to discuss, I consider myself one of the rare breeds of a black nerd who's really articulate and intelligent and sexy at the same time, but yet doesn't get the terminology of the young folk. I don't really consider myself as a young guy because I feel like I'm old comparing to all these terminologies and things that I don't really understand. I was talking with a few friends today, and I was adding people on Instagram, and people had all these weird names and things, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm figuring out why you have all these weird names. What's the point of having all these weird names? My Instagram post is just my middle name, Magnus, and that's it. Magnus, OMAGNAS. You don't see my name as Omega 3/14 money sign exclamation point question mark XXX4 Sega Genesis Atari Nintendo 64 FF/BJ1415925 XXX 1 point period exclamation point parentheses semicolon 1. I was adding this one guy on Instagram, and his name was Ace3 Omega, and it was spelled so weird. It's like a A3 AGA dash AGMEJA, and I'm looking at him like, is all this necessary? And the other thing I just want to talk about, this is like a small rant. I don't know. I just found out the terminology and the meaning of ghost following. So I was talking to my friend Nick. I was telling him that I'm going to follow him on Instagram, and he's going to follow me on Instagram. And then he said, make sure you don't ghost follow me, all right? I looked at him like, ghost follow? What does that mean? And then that's when I lost my shit, because he explained what ghost following is. It's basically, you're following a person but you don't like their posts. I looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, seriously? I want you to like my post specifically at 8:46 p.m. after I post it. If you don't post it, you will feel a wrath. I'm like, really? You gonna threaten to unfollow me because I don't like your posts? You see me walking around threatening people about unfollowing them, you know, just about interrogating them and pressuring them, interrogating them and torturing them to death just to force them to like your status.
Like my status.
No.
Like my fucking status.
Don't you go fuck yourself, mate?
Oh, you better like my fucking status.
What? You don't like a fucking status! Like my status.
I mean, even they got an app too, so you know who exactly is ghost following you. Why is this a big deal? Why is this a big deal? This is not a big deal. I don't care. Ugh, people are in their feelings way too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm old school. I'm 25 years old. I don't understand the young people's generation. Their terminology is Instagram. Only thing I'm doing is doing me, and I'm just advertising and marketing myself on Instagram. And I don't care if you ghost follow me or nothing. If you ghost follow me, you still following me. That's all I care about. So I don't care for likes or dislikes or whatever. I'm just here to post what I need to do. Bringing entertainment for you guys, and that's the only thing that matters. Please leave a link to your Instagram or your Instagram name. Guys, thank you for watching. You guys are the best, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. So if you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I will have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way you have been warned. Till then, ciao.